Welcome everyone to LinkedIn Pe Charcha episode 20, and it's been a great series. And today is going to be a power pack session because I have a very special guest with me. I'm sure you must have seen her through her post, but still, I'd like to introduce her to all of you. That we have Sakshi Darpan with us. She is a TEDx speaker, LinkedIn strategist, branding expert, organic growth strategist with 66K plus followers on LinkedIn, and now 67K, I think. Right,
Yeah.
so growing day by day. So welcome to the session, Sakshi. It's a pleasure to have you.
Thank you, Rahul. Okay, this is my first LinkedIn live. I have done
Wow.
a bunch of Instagram lives before, but
Right.
this is my first, and I think I've been procrastinating a little bit on this front. But
Yeah.
I'm glad I'm doing this with you. I hope I'm
Absolutely.
audible though, because I feel like there is some echo at my end.
Uh, from here, it's audible. Maybe audience people who are watching is, I think, around 37, 38 people are watching. So you can comment down if people are you able to hear us, and would love to know each and every one of your names as well. We can't see it unlike Instagram Live, so would love to interact with the audience. And at any point of time, if you have any kind of questions, just drop into the chat section, and I'll try to take that up with Sakshi. Perfect. 53 people are live, so it's great to
Okay,
have
I'm so excited to have
so
you
many
guys.
people.
I hope more and more people join, so that I get
Absolutely.
motivation to do this again and regularly.
Absolutely. So, starting with the first question, which I think everyone who's watching this live will have it in their mind, that why do people trust Sakshi? Why does Sakshi get inbound leads? So, I want you to look back at your journey and tell us that why do you think this happened? Why were you able to grow? And take us to those initial days when you just started on LinkedIn, and how has the mindset changed?
Oh my god! So there was like a 360-degree shift.
Hmm.
Okay, so I started becoming active on LinkedIn because I was a content marketer. Someone is
Okay.
saying my voice is
Sakshi,
not
your
clear.
voice is not clear. Raj is saying, okay.
Can I? I think I need to change my maybe the space where I am in right now. So
Maybe, maybe.
yeah,
Is everyone else able to hear it? Because some people are saying they're able to hear, some are saying not able to hear. You can try a different position until then, I think.
yeah, maybe I'll try moving in
Sure,
near somewhere else. Just give me like 1 minute,
sure,
guys.
sure,
Please
sure. Don't
hold
go away, guys, please. This
hold
is
on.
going to be a
Yeah.
value session. Audible, it's fine. Now it's okay. It's clear. Maybe it's someone. And I think it was clear. Yeah. Hey, hey, until then, hey, all of you. I can see all your names: Kamal, Ritesh, Raj, Mohammed, Savita, Nitin, Bhuvnesh, Ritesh, Naina, Paramjeet, Jerry, Bhuvnesh, Swati, Kamal. Hey, hey, welcome, guys. It's great to see all of you. Hey, Tanmay, what's up? Hey, Savita. Yeah, I think it was audible. ठीक है, but कोई नहीं. We'll make it even better. Yeah. So. Hey, Shivendra, welcome to the session. Great to see you. Just give us 10-15 seconds. We'll resume again. Hey Mitesh, welcome to the session. It's great to see you. हाँ यार, अभी 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 सब थोड़ा सा ना लिंक्डइन लाइव पे थोड़ा सा ग्लिच है कि लेट थोड़े से कमेंट्स आते हैं. सो hey Shivam, welcome to the session. Great to see you.
Is it better?
Yeah, it was always better because I got a lot of
Why did
comments
I
in the
change
chat.
my place with? एक
It's
second.
like that conversation with client where client says कि change करो और end में he says पहले वाला better था.
पहले वाला better. But I hope this is still okay. This is fine. You guys can
Yeah,
see
yeah,
it.
perfect, perfect. We all are excited, so let's kick it off. Yes, you were saying something, Sakshi.
Oh, so my journey has been like a shift, like a 360-degree shift. And for those who know, so Rahul, I connected with Rahul. I would say within 30
In
days of being active on LinkedIn, way
हाँ
back,
बहुत बहुत पहले
like years
हाँ.
back when I was first active. So I made like first bunch of friends or people that I just knew, and Rahul was in like and how I created content was I was working with an edtech startup and I was a content there. So I asked जो कि यार मुझे ना कुछ और बोर हो रहा है. What do you think I can
Hmm.
do? He just told me that Sakshi, as a marketer, like great place to hang out. So just go there and start. So I had 200
Hmm.
connections, a dead account, and I actually went there, started becoming active. That active becoming changed to 15K, 20K getting leads, and within 1 year my hustle sort of converted into like a major source of my income, surpassed my full time and stuff.
Hmm.
So when I started, my mindset was just to be active, interact with people, maybe try to in a while, that's it. But right now
Right.
LinkedIn is like everything. I am on my phone or laptop through my clients accounts on my account on LinkedIn, I don't know, 8 9 10 hours a day, even sometimes even more.
Hmm.
And
8 9 hours.
all everything that I'm doing, everything in my career is goes to LinkedIn. So yeah.
Right. That's great. That's great. And I think it all, I remember us connecting way back, and just even then, I was also just starting off. I had no clue what marketing was, personal branding was. So I think when we look back at that journey, it's always a, grateful
Yeah.
feeling that okay, this is, we have come a long way. So perfect. And we have some more people. Hi, Ambi, Shivam,
Hey guys.
Ranjana. Hi. Welcome to the
Hi.
session. So
Hi.
now,
He's also one of the people. I
uh-huh,
subs. Um, there are more people.
right.
Guys,
Sakshi, your video,
thank you so much for listening to me.
Sakshi, your video has started pausing a bit. पुरानी वाली जगह सही थी.
Frozen.
एक मिनट, अच्छा मेरा वीडियो पॉज हो रहेगा, जस्ट गिव मी अ सेकंड.
Yes, same. Same from my end. I just feel that
Uh,
your video were getting paused. You or me?
यार मेरा तो 4 डंडी दिखा रहा है इधर वाईफाई.
I think it's okay now.
यस, वो बीच बीच में थोड़ा सा लैग कर रहा है. आई डोंट नो, पीपल हु आर वाचिंग दिस टेल अस प्लीज इफ देयर इज सम लैग इन द वीडियो. लिंक्डइन लाइव एंड इंस्टाग्राम लाइव पे ये होता ही है, सो forgive us for that.
Yeah.
And now coming to the second question is basically, most of the people who will be watching this will be either content creators or freelancers. And
Right.
in the middle of your journey, I saw some of your posts wherein you told about how you took a break and you started figuring out stuff. That phase
Yep.
you were not creating content and things were not that easy for you. So
Yep.
how did you overcome that phase, and what would be some of your tips, people who face that kind of breakdown, because it does happen honestly for all content creators.
Yes. सबसे पहले तो मैं ये बोलूंगी कि whoever is watching, look at a
Yeah.
creator having 100K, 20K, and looks like it's sorted for them. I want to tell it's not. The number of followers does not
Hmm.
determine how success slash sorted they are in their head. So no matter where you are, there are times where you're gonna have those breakdowns, and you will feel like, yeah, I'm not doing enough. So even though I was growing,
Hmm.
as so I started with zero in the. My job was pretty fine, right? So even growing, those moments when I would just feel, yeah, I'm growing at the same pace others in my industry. My
Hmm.
fellow creators doing crazy, becoming an agency owner, they are doing XYZ, and I'm just not doing anything. So there was this phase where I was not doing enough, so I just took a break and I decided getting more clients. Also because I was in a full-time job, so there was having a lot of burnout and a lot of constant feeling कि यार कुछ नहीं कर रही हो तुम, you are like just useless. So then
Hmm.
I stopped taking clients for a month or two just to see how do I. And I was just
Hmm.
working full time, that's Monday to Friday, 9 to 7. After 2 months, I was obviously in like more clear headed, and then I realized नहीं करना तो यही है, either
Hmm.
because मजा ही नहीं आ रहा है, like you like doing this. So then I went back
Right.
to taking clients and continue journey, and then I started feeling okay. And then I stopped doing others people's stuff and thinking, rethinking, and overthinking about it. I just and also one like to give to everyone. So have a set of people in your life who are not your social media friends. Okay. So if you talk to your
Hmm.
social media friends or creators or fellow freelancers, वो वही बात से. But you have,
Hmm.
if you have a set of beyond social media who know you for who you are in the real life. So if you talk to them now, they will show you the clear picture. कि Sakshi, you started from X, now you are at Y, so you have a growth. So stop comparing. But if you talk to people who are in the freelancing world as yours, they say, yeah, from X to Y, but see the other one went Z. So then वो constant
Hmm.
comparison. I a lot of people were trying to keep me grounded. कि यार why are you getting into? So I
Sakshi,
think
so sorry to cut you, but video audio
it really helped me.
में कुछ दिक्कत आ रही है. Uh, 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 maybe try the earlier position because video पूरी तरह pause हो रहा है. Can you hear me, Sakshi? Hey
Hey,
guys, so sorry,
audible
थोड़ा सा
this.
glitch हो रहा है ऑडियो वीडियो का. ऑडियो एंड वीडियो इज ब्रेकिंग. हम साक्षी, इट्स शायद आपके एंड से वो बोल रहे हैं कि ऑडियो वीडियो इज ब्रेकिंग. मे बी ट्राई दैट अर्लियर पोजिशन, इट वॉज बेटर देन. मे बी उधर वाईफाई नहीं आ रहा है. सो सॉरी बट
I think Wi-Fi must be okay. Let's just try. I'll just try to move closer to the Wi-Fi. Let's just see if it works out. But am I okay
यस
now?
यस यस. Yes, now it's better. Now it's better. वो बीच में एकदम से there was video freeze and audio freeze. But I think audio was clear, so your message was communicated, what you said, and it is a valid point that you said, and that having a set of friends which do not talk about growth all the time or comparison actually gives you a headspace of thinking and getting out of that zone of comparing and being stressed out of it.
Right.
So that is a very valid point. Uh, we have some more viewers. Welcome, guys, to the session. Feel free to ask any questions. Now, my third question is basically everyone who is on LinkedIn wants leads. Everyone wants money out of whatever they are doing, right? So, what would be your tips of getting leads on LinkedIn? How did it happen to you? And was there any strategy you used to get leads on LinkedIn?
Honestly, when I started getting leads on LinkedIn, I did not want to earn from LinkedIn. It happened to me
Okay.
very accidentally. I was constantly creating content, and some of the founders saw my content and they reached out to me and told me कि आप अपने प्रोफाइल के साथ जो कर रहे हो, can you do this for me? This happened
Hmm.
after 6 months, uh, of creating content. I had some 20K odd followers, and that was the
Hmm.
first time I got a lead. एंड देन उसके पहले मुझे ऐसे रैंडम लीड्स आती रहती थी कि
Hmm.
कंटेंट राइटिंग कर दो ये वो, बट देन आई डिड नॉट वांट दैट. आई वाज हैप्पी इन माय जॉब. सो आई
Hmm.
नेवर पिक दैट अप. मतलब मैं ऐसे रैंडमली उसको जाने देती थी. बट देन सीरियसली व्हेन दिस केम आई वाज लाइक यार हाँ, मतलब व्हाई नॉट. Whatever I'm
Hmm.
doing for my profile, I can do for yours also. So that was
Hmm.
the first time I got a lead, which I actually picked up. And then uske baad the leads never stopped coming. So I thought ki
Hmm.
I got lucky. I was very happy.
Right.
I called my friends. My friends told me, you know what, I have like I now have a client who's gonna pay me 20-25K a month. And
Hmm.
then they were like, चलो बढ़िया बात. I mean, you are earning now 25K as side hustle, which is good.
Hmm.
So then I
Hmm.
thought, ठीक है, 2-3 महीने में ये client चला जाएगा, and then maybe I'll get another one. Fine. But the thing
Hmm.
is, after that, the leads never stopped. I had one
Hmm.
more founder asking me कि मेरे लिए कर दोगे क्या? And I was having these inquiries at least 10 to 15 times a month eventually after 2-3 months. So I
Hmm.
knew कि ठीक है, this is not gonna stop now. Maybe this needs more my attention जितना मैं दे
Right.
रही हूँ. So,
Hmm.
and trust me, even today when I left my job 2 months, 3 months back, I was earning 3 times, 4 times than my salary, and all the leads that I have gotten
Hmm.
was through inbound. Even till today, I have zero clients who I reached out to.
Hmm.
All the clients have came up to me for LinkedIn personal branding, and so my suggestion is to not rely on inbound leads, क्योंकि मैं ये सोच के नहीं आई थी LinkedIn पे कि मुझे leads चाहिए. मुझे
Hmm.
आने लग गए थे. तो मेरे को 6 months लग गए, and 6 months I was very dedicated. Okay, I used to spend 2-3 hours of my time on LinkedIn every day. But my
Right.
could be that आज के rate में so many people are creating content, so you don't wait for the client to come to me. Okay, so
Hmm.
this is a skill even I am trying to learn. uh, but don't wait for it. I mean, start doing cold pitching, start out, doing the outreach, but keep creating your content on the side, keep building your personal brand. I think that's going to be more helpful. But ye
Right.
tip, okay, please don't go and try this at your home कि मैं भी 6 महीने में स्टार्ट करूँगी, मुझे मूवीज आने लग जाएगी सिर्फ
Ne-
बोलकर.
And one more reason I believe is at that time, there were very few set of content creators who were creating consistent content.
Yes.
So it was easy for clients to actually see that, okay, these are the set of people who I can trust. Now that has increased a lot, right? So choices are more, competition is more. So what happens is, when successful people like you or any other person says that we have got leads, the newbies start thinking that this will happen to them as well, but they don't understand the things have changed now. The competition has increased now much more, so they need to go to cold pitching, outreach, and trying
Yes.
new strategies. So I think that's a very good takeaway from this session, that just not sit idle and just not DM people that help me, help me, help me. Help yourself, take clients, and then that is the journey. Now, coming to one more important thing, you said you have been experienced in doing a full time job and
Yes.
freelancing, taking clients. Uh, how has been your experience there of the switch? How was it, and what would your tips be? That a lot of people doing a job want to actually create
Freelance.
something of their own. So, what would be your experience? Maybe something we can take away.
Okay, so I'll try it out. First of all, do not just go and quit your job. Please don't act
Hmm.
over smart, over cool. Don't believe those people जो कि ऐसे बोलते हैं कि it's very cool, just quit your job. Don't
Hmm.
do that, first of all. Secondly, have a backup plan. So when I quit my job, it was a long decision of 6 months. I started thinking about it in the month of December last year, and
Hmm.
I had a plan that okay, I'm gonna quit my job after I complete 1 year with my current job. So basically, I switched my job last year. I went into an academy, and I was working there, and I was 6 months into it. तो मेरे को लगा चलो यार 1 साल complete कर लो तुम. Then you are, and if you generate a consistent income. So basically, I gave myself a goal. कि for
Hmm.
example, Sakshi, if you're earning X amount from your salary, so you have to consistently earn 2x amount at least for 3 months. So
Right.
once I did 2x, and the next का जो 3 months था, because there was a 6 month gap, I started earning 3x, sometimes 3.5 also. So
Hmm.
that was a goal that I had in mind. First, second, to have a goal in mind. Third, have a backup in terms of finances. Okay, so everyone have different background and stuff, and I pay my own bills. So I stay alone in Delhi. I have this whole house to myself. So obviously my expenses are so much. I have a lifestyle that I lead. So I knew I had a number in mind. कि ठीक है, in order to lead the same lifestyle, for example, I need 50,000 every month. ठीक है. So
Hmm.
I had a number in mind कि चलो if I leave my job and even if I'm earning zero amount, कुछ भी हो जाए, maybe I fall sick, I meet with an accident, or I get extremely unlucky, तो भी मेरे
Hmm.
को 6 महीने का to lead the same lifestyle उतने पैसे होने चाहिए. So for example, मैंने अगर ये कैलकुलेशन में बैठाती हूँ तो maybe I had 3 lakhs in mind. ठीक है. Third thing that you have to take care of is emergency funds. So ये तो आपकी basic हो गई. Now what
Hmm.
if something happens? What if something happens in your family, या कुछ भी, you have an emergency, तो उसके लिए आप एक नंबर ऐसे डिसाइड करके रख लो, एंड यू डू दैट मच ऑफ सेविंग्स. मैं 3 साल से जॉब कर रही थी, सो आई हैड एम्पल सेविंग्स.
Hmm.
तो मेरे पास ऑलरेडी सेविंग्स थी, तो मुझे उतना सोचना नहीं पड़ा. बट दिस वाज द प्लान कि मैं मतलब वन डे आई सैट ड्यूरिंग द न्यू ईयर जनवरी दिस ईयर, एंड आई मेड दिस प्लान that at the end of the year I need this much of savings, I need this much in my investment, and this after I leave my job, even if I don't earn anything. तो
Hmm.
ऑलवेज हैव अ बैकअप. मतलब आप ऐसे हमारे जैसे लोगों की बात सुन के प्लीज डोंट लीव योर जॉब एंड डोंट
Right.
लिसन टू दीस पीपल. हैव अ बैकअप प्लान, हैव सम सेविंग्स इन हैंड, एंड ये सोच के करो कि इवन इफ आई लीव माय जॉब, व्हाट एम आई गोना डू. ऐसे
Hmm.
सम पीपल आल्सो थिंक कि जॉब छोड़ने से ना मैं कुछ फिगर आउट कर लूंगा. It
Hmm.
doesn't work that way. आप में डबल प्रेशर आ जाएगा.
Correct, correct. And that's a very valid point. I mean, a lot of people make this mistake. Even with content creation, no planning, nothing, just going by it is one of the biggest mistakes. So, very valid point there. And new people joining. Hey, Vaibhav. Hey, Mahima has joined the session. Hey, Mahima,
Hi
what's up?
guys. Hey. Hey,
And
you guys, why don't you guys ask some questions?
yeah,
Ask some.
exactly. One question was there. What is the best platform for freelancers? I think the answer is LinkedIn because
If you ask me, I'm gonna tell you LinkedIn because 100%
yeah,
of my leads are from LinkedIn.
yeah.
But obviously, I know people who are getting extremely good leads from Twitter also.
Hmm.
So do try. I think Twitter and LinkedIn are the best at the moment for
Hmm.
freelancing.
Right. And I think people who started from LinkedIn will be loyal to LinkedIn always. So
Oh
even I
yeah,
am very loyal to
yeah.
LinkedIn, that it is
Extremely
the
biased towards LinkedIn, not gonna lie.
correct. Now my next question is basically coming to content. Do you plan your content? That's my first part. And second is with which strategy, like storytelling, I've seen working a lot for you. So
Yeah.
is there any mindset behind it, or you just post at the moment ki jo pasand aa raha hai, kar diya?
Okay, so I have a content calendar prepared for all my clients. 2 weeks का content ready होता है इसमें.
Hmm.
Fortunately slash unfortunately for me, I have never prepared or strategized my content.
Hmm.
मतलब मैं ऐसे हर दिन बैठती हूँ कि चलो आज लिखते हैं. So basically, I have treated LinkedIn as my journal from day one. I had
Hmm.
no strategy now when I started LinkedIn. The strategy was to just write. So I used to
Right.
write, I used to write whatever used to come in my mind. And for those of you who don't know, my full time role was also content marketing. So I have
Hmm.
been a writer. I have been into content for the past 4 years. So that played in my favor. मुझे पता था कि content कैसे लिखना होता है. That I always knew, right?
Hmm.
So I use LinkedIn as my personal journal कि मुझे कुछ भी दिमाग में आ रहा है मैं लिख दूँ. एंड
Right.
वो मैं 10 मिनट में ऐसे लिख के पोस्ट कर देती थी. दैट्स इट. और यू विल नॉट बिलीव, आज भी मैं वही करती हूँ.
Hmm.
Yesterday also, that what I posted, I just woke up, I was like, okay, let's do a post. I wrote a post, I posted it. So right now तो even I don't want a strategy, क्योंकि मुझे
Hmm.
ऐसा लगता है मेरी लाइफ में इतनी चीजें हो रही है ना, लाइक आई एम गेटिंग न्यू क्लाइंट्स, आई जस्ट स्विच माय जॉब, आई एम डूइंग, फॉर एग्जांपल आई मूव्ड इनटू दिस हाउस ऑल अलोन 3 BHK पूरा. सो
Right.
इतनी सारी चीजें हो रही है दैट आई थिंक देयर इज सो मच गोइंग ऑन इन माय माइंड that I need to post some, एकदम तुरंत वाला update. I don't
Hmm.
want that a stack of post. हाँ,
Right.
if that's a video, then I have it planned. If
Hmm.
that's a carousel, then I have it planned because then I record the video, before 1 week. Then I give it to my editor. He edits, give it back to me. So that is planned, guys. But after that, beyond that, whatever you see in terms of images or textual post, never planned.
Right. Exactly.
But
And same is for me. I never plan
lines
the.
is planned. So
Hmm.
it also depends upon what you're looking for. If you're looking to make money out of LinkedIn, do plan your
Hmm.
content.
Hmm. Correct. Absolutely. Even I relate to that because I don't plan it. I just post it, and I believe planning is good. I'm not against planning. People love planning. Some people love planning and they like to do it that way. But I think for some people like me, planning puts rigid boundaries that okay, you need to post at particular time XYZ. So it, um, as you said, completely subjective on who wants to, who doesn't want to, and what I've seen is newbies also start getting into like the first question. Rather than focusing on what they should be posting, they are like 30-day content calendar तो बना ही नहीं है, चलो वो बनाते हैं. So that's that's I think the way we get
One
strangled.
thing that I would like to mention कि आप पहले से content prepare करो या मत करो, but
Hmm.
have 2-3 content bucket in mind. That I had from day one. मुझे
Hmm.
स्टार्टिंग से पता था कि मैं 10 चीजें करती हूँ, बट मुझे 10 चीजों के बारे में बात करने की जरूरत नहीं है. मुझे
Hmm.
बात वही करनी है जो मुझे अपने आप को पोजीशन करना है. सो आई ऑलवेज वांटेड टू पोजीशन माई सेल्फ फ्रॉम डे वन एज अ कंटेंट राइटर, एज अ कंटेंट मार्केटर.
Hmm.
6 months बाद आई वांटेड टू पोजीशन माई सेल्फ एज somebody who knows about LinkedIn. So
Right.
that's what I did. So even if you're planning content, not planning content, that's your decision. But always have an objective in mind. वो पहले होना चाहिए.
Right.
I think content should not be ad hoc कि कुछ एक दिन उठा के ट्रैवल के बारे में पोस्ट करे, कल कुछ और पोस्ट करे, परसों कुछ और पोस्ट करे. Then you
एकदम
will be
motivation.
overwhelmed and you will not be able to position yourself right.
Right, correct. That's a very valid point. And we have a question from, first of all, hey Grishma, hey Cherry. Nidhi is asking, how did you make 200 plus to 65K followers? I think you have discussed some parts of it, but बताओ कैसे आए इतने सारे followers?
God, I was not planning on gaining so much of followers. I started writing so much from my heart, and
Hmm.
as I told, my posts have always been well structured, a nice hook. Reason being, I have been a content person since the
Hmm.
beginning of my journey, so definitely that helped. A lot of people started to resonate with my content. Okay, but if I have to give someone an advice, कि how to gain followers, सबसे पहले तो start writing pieces which are again 2-3 content bucket.
Hmm.
Decide why are you on LinkedIn, and just start and pick and talk about those 2 to 3 things. That's it. And secondly, add the personal touch. Now what I am seeing is either people are doing extreme storytelling कि हर
Hmm.
post में उनकी कहानी जा रही है, right?
Hmm.
So if you're doing that, you are sort of losing out on your positioning and leadership wala thing. So don't do
Hmm.
extreme storytelling also. And secondly, there are second type of people who are just posting a lot of gyan and thinking कि मैं तो value दे रहा हूँ ना. So that also
Hmm.
doesn't work because you're not Ankur Warikoo. So people don't know why are you giving the value. So you need to make your make your personality and your knowledge and your experience aware in front of people. तो वहाँ पे storytelling चाहिए. So make a good mix of both of these type of content and
Hmm.
then start posting.
Right.
This is in terms of content. And secondly, what I feel is stop focusing too much on followers. मतलब
Hmm.
वो एक मुझे लगता है कि ऑब्सेशन, मेरा ऑब्सेशन कभी भी नहीं था फॉलोअर्स के साथ. माय फ्रेंड्स गॉट वेरी क्यूरियस कि अरे तुम्हारे फॉलोअर्स बढ़ रहे हैं यार लिंक्डइन पे. आई
हाँ.
रिमेंबर लास्ट व्हेन आई गेन्ड 3000 फॉलोअर्स आई हैड 300 कनेक्शंस समथिंग
Hmm.
लाइक 400
Hmm.
कनेक्शन. सो उनको वो दिखता था ना, 500 से नीचे वाले ही दिखते हैं राइट.
Hmm.
तो उनको दिखता था. सो दे यूज्ड टू टेल मी कि यार तुम्हारे लिंक्डइन पे क्या हो रहा है, मतलब तुम्हारे फॉलोअर्स बढ़ रहे हैं. सो
Hmm.
बट आई वाज लाइक ठीक है, इट्स लुकिंग नाइस, इट्स फीलिंग नाइस. So
Right.
I followers mattered to me a lot because I eventually started giving that as services. So
Hmm.
right now I provide LinkedIn personal branding as services, but just in case you are a content writer, you're a graphic designer, web developer, anything else, then you don't need those followers. Why are you running behind the followers?
Hmm.
You need to just generate business, right? So okay, Abhilash has a long question. Let me read. Why are we so obsessed with followers? Sorry to break it down to you in today's. Okay, so you do need some sort of right audience, okay, if you want to earn from it. सेकेंडली, अगर आपका टारगेट ही वही है कि यार मेरे को तो लीड करना है एंड आई वांट टू बिल्ड माय थॉट लीडरशिप, then you need lots of followers, which a lot of
Hmm.
founders are doing, which Ankur Warikoo, Rajmani and Ranveer Halabade, these people are doing. That's their objective, is to be a content creator that people look up to. So
Right.
सबसे पहले तो objective clear करो. And one thing that I really wanted to tell you guys, so सबसे पहले there are times when I open someone's bio, तो उनके बायो में ना स्टार्टिंग में ऐसे लिखा होता है 6 million plus content views, and some
Hmm.
people have been something like 10k plus followers, 12k.
Hmm.
It does not matter because you are not providing LinkedIn personal branding services. You are not a LinkedIn
Hmm.
expert. So
Hmm.
तुम्हारे 10 लाख फॉलोअर हो या 10,000, वो मैटर ही नहीं करता है. मैटर वो करता है कि आप जिस चीज के लिए लिंक्डइन पे हो वो आप कितना अच्छा कर पा रहे हो. सो
Hmm.
आई सी ऑल दीज रैंडम कंटेंट राइटर्स, मार्केटर्स, वो ऐसे लिखते हैं. But the
Right.
end goal is, why does your audience, who is going to give you business, is going to look at your bio and think यार यार चलो इसके 10,000 फॉलोअर है, इसको चलो मैं अपने फेसबुक एड्स का प्रोजेक्ट दे दूँ. ना ना
Hmm.
ना.
करेक्ट, वो तो रिजल्ट्स देखेंगे.
तो एग्जैक्टली, सो बायो में या कहीं पे भी आप वो लिखो जिसके बारे में आप जान अपने आप को पोजीशन करना चाहते हो. इफ आई
Hmm.
एम इफ आई एम लाइक यू, फॉर एग्जांपल यू आर इनटू पेड मार्केटिंग राइट. तो
Yes.
आप जाके वो नहीं लिखोगे ना कि आई हैव 30,000 फॉलोअर्स ऑन योर बायो.
Hmm.
your
Hmm.
your primary goal should be to write, for example, something like generated 7x ROAS, या फिर
Correct.
handled 100 million dollars ad spend, anything
Correct.
that
Correct.
is relevant to you. तो मुझे
Right.
लगता है फॉलोअर्स ऑब्सेशन छोड़ के, इफ पीपल आर मोर ऑब्सेस्ड टुवर्ड्स कंटेंट कैसे क्रिएट करना है, पोजीशनिंग कैसे करनी है, then
Hmm.
they are gonna get most out of LinkedIn is all.
Right, exactly. And it's completely strategic, as you said. For example, if I want to give out my impression as a paid media marketer, मेरी प्रोफाइल पे सिर्फ ग्राफ्स दिखने चाहिए, स्टेटिस्टिक्स दिखने चाहिए, ROS दिखना चाहिए. And that's what I've been aiming at, कि यार कोई भी आ रहा है तो he should be able to see results first of all, because he will not see number of followers or XYZ factor or how many posts you have made. He will see कि यार क्या मुझे benefit क्या मिलेगा इससे. So that's where I think a lot of people go distract themselves into some things that are not, they themselves know that is not according to their themes or their ideology, but they do it because just for getting more followers and something like. Just recently I saw this poll कि चाय के साथ क्या लोगे, पार्ले जी या मैरीगोल्ड, like क्या मतलब पोल को रीच मिल रही है, but what is the impact of it? You are diluting your own
And
audience.
guys, there are so many people. I don't want to name shame them, but
Hmm.
there are so many people over LinkedIn and over Twitter who have
Hmm.
50k, 60k, even 100k followers. Some people have even 200k followers. I'm not going to lie, but
Hmm.
the business that they're generating in the back end is not in balance with what they're showing over social
Showing.
media.
Correct.
तो
Correct.
आप अगर ऐसे कुछ भी डाल के बस फॉलोअर्स ही फॉलोअर्स बढ़ा देना है कि नंबर दिखे कि दोस्त के सामने ऐसे अच्छा लगना चाहिए, भाई मेरे 100 के
Hmm.
फॉलोअर है,
Hmm.
तो बढ़िया है. बट अगर आपको
Hmm.
एक्चुअली में बिजनेस बनाना है, देन डोंट गेट इनटू दैट ट्रैप एंड डोंट पोस्ट एनीथिंग जस्ट फॉर द सेक ऑफ इट. Then post
Right.
something which is relatable to your target audience, so that
Hmm.
I come back to the same point again. Figure out your objective in on day one. That's it.
Correct. Absolutely. Absolutely. And that's a great answer. This brings us to the end part of the session, which is going to be a rapid fire round, wherein I'm going to ask you a few technical questions, few questions based on your vision, and you can answer them whatever comes to your mind, and even explain why you came up with that answer.
Mhm.
So my first question would be, if you would not have been a content marketer or into marketing and person branding, what do you imagine yourself to be
I think
doing?
I would have been a public speaker. Uh,
Right.
I love interacting to people. I love addressing a crowd. और मैंने बहुत सारी speeches दी है, in the offline
Hmm.
setting.
Right.
I have given the maximum amount, like people I have addressed was 400 people from multiple countries, and that I
Hmm.
did in 2019. So I
Right.
always had this knack of addressing crowd. So maybe I would have been, I don't know, MC, public speaker, coach, something like
Right.
that. Yeah.
That's amazing. That's amazing. My second question is, do you think hashtags really matter on LinkedIn? Do you use them or do you think it's invalid?
I think it's useless. Don't use any hashtags at all. मतलब मुझे तो नहीं लगता it matters at all.
Hmm.
But even if you want to use it out of FOMO कि चलो कर देना है, तो just use max to max 3 and keep it
Hmm.
consistent. मतलब आप ऐसे hashtag use करो जिसके लिए आप जाना चाहते हो. So if you go to
Right.
my profile, my hashtags are only LinkedIn related. LinkedIn lead generation, LinkedIn personal branding, these things. That's it.
Correct. Absolutely. What would you prefer? 100 likes? Sorry, I'm seeing the question. 400 likes or 100 comments?
Why not both? I have gotten both. I need both यार ऐसे मत
No, if you
करो.
had to choose one, you have the choice कि एक ही
Oh
चीज आ
God.
पाएगी post पे.
100 comments, I guess. Yeah.
Right. Amazing. And my next question would be that, if let's say you're getting 10 clients with equal budgets but are lower end, and you're getting one big client that matches all the, yeah, I mean, in terms of the fees that they are giving, but that is going to have a mental pressure on you. That's not a client according to your terms. What would you choose?
I think,
Considering you are just starting out, imagine yourself as that.
oh my God. So if I'm starting out, तब तो मैं first वाले के साथ ही जाऊंगी.
10 different.
First, नहीं, sorry. First as in one client के साथ. If I'm
अच्छा.
starting out,
Hmm.
I'll go out with one client because मेरे पास इतना bandwidth नहीं है कि मैं 10 client को ले सकूं. Right?
Hmm.
I
Hmm.
have right now around 10 clients. 10
Hmm.
से ज़्यादा थोड़े. I can't do it. Matlab, I'll go mad if I. So somebody I remember before going on out on a trip with Mahima, which I went last week. Two of my teammates left, and I was like going
Hmm.
crazy. कि यार मैं पागल हो जाऊंगी. I just can't do this.
Hmm.
So I know this for a fact right now कि अगर आपके 4-5 clients भी अगर गलती से, you need someone,
Right.
right? You need someone. So I think I'll go with one. If I'm a fresher, तब मैं वो
Hmm.
high paying choose करूंगी क्योंकि मैं तो सबसे पहले से खुश हो जाऊंगी, अरे यार इतने पैसे आने हैं. And then मैं सोचूंगी यार figure it out, चलो ले लेते हैं, एक ही client है, figure
Right.
it out. So I'll just close it. Maybe I'll fuck up sometime because
Hmm.
my first client, but
Yeah.
that's a good learning. That's way better
Correct.
than taking 10 clients because I can't cater to 10 clients as a single person. It's impossible.
Absolutely. A logical answer. And my last question is, who is your favorite content creator on LinkedIn? You have to name one.
Yeah, I really, really, really admire this one person. She is a video marketing coach, and for some reason मेरे को उनका नाम याद नहीं आ रहा. She is from US. Rahul, if you
Hmm.
know the name, please tell me. मतलब it's like यहाँ है, but it's not coming out of my mouth. She and Jason, basically there are two people, and
Okay.
she has around 700K followers, and I have been consuming her content बहुत पहले से.
Hmm.
I
Hmm.
came across her. उसका फेस मेरे दिमाग में आ रहा है. Not able to remember her name ऐसे
Right.
confusion. So one thing that stuck with me बहुत ज़्यादा is that okay, she makes a lot of videos. I'm sure you guys have seen her videos. She's
Yeah.
that good. So I remember I watched her. I used to watch her videos last year, and I used to think, यार ये कितना video content बनाती है? And then she used to say that I only have, I have worked with so many brands, जिसके
Hmm.
लिए I have created video content only on LinkedIn, very niche, video
Hmm.
content only on LinkedIn, and it has given me XYZ or whatever growth. And I used to
Hmm.
think, यार ये it's extremely niche. LinkedIn पे कौन content बना रहा होता है video? Now this year when video actually came, So
Yeah.
then I again went back to her profile and exactly share
She. Hmm.
Thank you, Jerry. That's the name. Shero Bottom is my favorite creator, and I love her so much. So sorry, I was just not forgot her name for some reason. I was
Right.
confusing it with someone else. Lee के साथ मैं confuse करी थी उसका नाम. So I remember going to her profile this year again, 2-3 महीने पहले जब LI cap हुआ. And then
Hmm.
I was going through her content. उसमें there was one content piece which stuck with me again. तो उसने ऐसे
Hmm.
बोला था कि अगर आपके इंडस्ट्री में, ठीक है,
Hmm.
listen to me, this is I think this is gonna change your perspective also. अगर
Yeah.
आप इंडस्ट्री में कोई वीडियो कंटेंट बना रहा है, राइट,
Hmm.
तो आप उस जब वो बना रहा है तो आप क्यों नहीं बना रहे हो, आप भी बनाओ. व्हाट इज स्टॉप.
Hmm.
एंड
Correct.
अगर आपकी इंडस्ट्री में कोई वीडियो कंटेंट नहीं बना रहा है, तो
Hmm.
why are you not the first one to start? Just imagine the kind of traction you're gonna get, because कोई तो कर नहीं रहा तो आप सबसे पहले करोगे. You're gonna be
Exactly.
first person doing it.
Exactly.
So
Right.
either way, just create video content. Like what is stopping you? And I was like, यार ये कितना सही है. मतलब people are not doing video content उतना ज़्यादा जोरों शोरों से on LinkedIn, but somebody who is doing it, imagine the
Hmm.
kind of traction they can get. Uh, and one of
Right.
my clients last month, okay, so one of my clients has he's an agency, not into digital marketing agency, but some other agency into finance. And so basically he earned 10 times of what he gives me through LinkedIn
Hmm.
influence. Literally,
Wow.
with the calculation, that's his sales for last month. Okay, I
Right.
have not asked for increase in fees, but I'll soon. And one thing that we have inculcated in his strategy is video content. So we
Hmm.
started posting videos once or sometimes twice a week, almost 5 to 6 times a month. And every time we would post a video, right? ऐसा नहीं है कि कुछ 10,000 व्यूज आ जाते हैं, 3-4
Hmm.
5,000 व्यूज ही होते हैं, but a lot of people would come and come on the DMs and would want to get on a call. कि यार
Right.
कैलेंडर भेजो, let's get on a call, can we work with you? So
Right.
basically क्या होता है, video content allows you to be very connected with whoever is watching, right?
Hmm.
So ये जो perspective है ना, that perspective came from Shera Bottom, and I have watched her last year also, but I thought यार ये तो कुछ भी बोल रही है, but
Hmm.
ऐसा मेरे लिए नहीं है, like I can't do video content right now, but right now when I see, I feel कि okay, right now it all makes sense why she has
Yes.
been able to earn so much and grow so much by being super niche कि LinkedIn पे video content,
Hmm.
right?
And I couldn't be happier knowing this perspective because I live, breathe video content because I think a
Yeah,
lot of people told me कि यार वीडियो क्यों बनाते हो, carousels पे ज़्यादा रीच है, ऐसे वही करो, polls पे ज़्यादा रीच है. But I think video in marketing, this is a fact which we can't change, that your face, your appearance, the way you appear in front of a video gives higher trust than just a carousel or a graphic post. And it has a lot of indirect value, hidden value, because a lot of people say कि यार हमने आपका वीडियो देखा था 1 साल पहले, उन्होंने लाइक नहीं किया, कमेंट नहीं किया, कुछ नहीं किया, बट दे
yeah.
हैड इट इन देयर माइंड कि कहीं तो चेहरा देखा हुआ है मैंने. So that really comes up. And I'd wish you all the best with your meeting with Mahima, because she has claimed that she is should have been the answer for
अरे I
favorite
meet her
content
every day. I'm so tired. I'm so ऐसे bored of her.
tired. This should be
I meet her every day. Yesterday also I met her. Tomorrow also I'm gonna meet her. मतलब
yeah.
ऐसे लग रहा है कि बस करो यार, अब कितना मिल
Now
लिया.
someday I'll get both of you in the session, because
Oh
I
yeah,
love having those
yes.
coffee with current kind of conversations.
Right.
So
So she is my neighbor. And okay guys, so
wow,
this is before I sign off.
yeah.
Before I say bye bye. This is my first session, so I'm speaking so much. You should create content on LinkedIn so that
Hmm.
you can make friends with people.
Exactly.
Nobody tells this to you, but I met Mahima last year on LinkedIn. Just randomly started speaking, and from that to knowing that she's my neighbor, she also stays in Noida, to finally
Hmm.
going to shopping, doing cafes, working together, going on trips. कल तो उसके घर जाके आई हूँ मैं. So
Right.
I mean, this is one thing. Having some work friends who understands your work. I mean, none of my friends understand my work, right? Beyond LinkedIn, all my friends
Right.
have some different background only. So having someone who understands your work बहुत ज़्यादा is very important, and that LinkedIn can give you.
Correct. And I vouch for the same, because a lot of amazing connects and a lot of amazing people who actually, help you out when you don't even expect them to help you. So
Exactly.
it's that good. And
I remember a lot of people spoke to me when I was starting. We are not great friends right now, but I still remember कि उन्होंने मुझसे बात करी थी call पे, and then
hmm,
they, whatever I had, doubts about, they try to clear it up, and sometimes the doubts were beyond LinkedIn. कुछ भी
right.
लॉन्ग वैसे करे doubts होता था, and I remember one time I posted, which you just spoke about,
Yeah.
कि I took a break. So that
Hmm.
time a few of LinkedIn connections, reached out to me over DM saying कि यार क्या problem है, let's get on a call. And I
Hmm.
got on a call with them, and honestly, they didn't like, they had no work doing that for me. They were not my friends, but they did
Hmm.
that. So a community who supports you, even if you think that कि यार कोई support नहीं करने वाला, is something that you're gonna get through LinkedIn. Whether you are a marketer, whether you are even a startup owner also. So
Hmm.
LinkedIn kind of helps you meet like-minded people. So that's something that I would say is priceless. इसमें कोई price tag नहीं लगा सकते हो आप.
Amazing, amazing. So it was a great session. Sakshi brings us to the end of the session. We value your time because those were some really tangible and candid, as we say, insights. And I hope anyone who's, even if one or two people out of this session actually implement the cold pitching, cold outreach, the content strategy. And if you don't have content ideas, just post a summary of this session, mark both of us, and we'll comment and give you that initial push if you
Yeah,
want.
definitely.
So that's your content idea. You don't have that excuse कि content idea नहीं है मेरे पास, अब आ चुका है.
Yeah.
And until then, thanks everyone for joining. We'll see you next time. Thank you so much, everyone.
Bye, guys. It was
Bye.
wonderful talking on LinkedIn for the first time.
Bye, guys. Bye.
Bye.